Wagwan beautiful people, I am Chev. If you're new to this channel, welcome Wagwan. Make sure you're subscribed down below. Now getting straight into this video, we're about to do another color tutorial. So this hair that I am using today is from Betterlength, and guys, this is their upgraded seamless clip-ins, and I got it in light Yaki in 14 inches. Now this is where the upgrade is at. It is supposed to look like scalp. Do you see the band? Do you see the weft? So this is the underside that it's gonna clip onto your hair, but it's looking like mini hair that will look like it's coming out of your scalp. Now you already know I have to match this hair to my new hair color, which is like a spicy Cajun ginger. So I'm gonna use the Adore colors in cinnamon and Cajun spice. But before we do that, we need to bleach the hair. So I'm using basic white and volume 20 developer. Now, honestly, I could have gone maybe a volume 30 or volume 40 because this is a light Yaki, so the hair is thick. I'm only using one bundle because that's all you need for a full head of hair. And girl, when Betterlength tell you they're gonna give you quality with these natural textures, they mean it because the hair is so thick. So I would suggest that you use volume 40 to really get the bleach to penetrate the hair because of how thick and natural the hair is. However, I use a 20. I could have let it stay longer because I end up having to re-bleach the hair one more time because it was a little bit too dark. So now after you have let your hair sit, let it sit. I can't tell you exactly a time, but you're gonna watch the hair until it gets to that really light look. So you don't want it to be dark if you want a bright ginger. If you want like a darker cinnamon looking type of ginger color, then you don't have to go too light with the bleach, but I wanted it to be light ginger. So we're using the watercolor method. So I put some hot water in a bin and then I add the Adore semi-permanent color in it, mix that around, and then I add the hair in. Now I let that sit in there for about 3 hours. Honestly, it works really quickly, so you don't have to let it sit in there, but I'm just used to letting it sit in there for a while, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now I already had a silk press in and my hair was wrapped overnight, so I'm just putting some more heat protectant on that because I'm gonna use some more heat, not necessarily too much on my hair, but it's always good to have that extra protection. So anytime I'm gonna style my hair, I always use some heat protectant, especially in the summertime. The sun can definitely fry your hair. So yeah, this is the color that we ended up with, and look at the weft. Look at this upgraded seamless clip-in. It's supposed to look like it's coming out of your scalp, and it laid so flat in my hair. Like, who could tell me this wasn't my hair? Like, who? I tricked a few people. If you don't know my hair length, trust and believe people thought this was my hair, and I'm running with it and I'm gonna stick with it, and I ain't correcting nobody. Okay, so again, I'm gonna use the whole bundle. Actually, I had 2 rows left, so I ended up not even using the whole thing. So you only need 1 bundle for a full head of hair, unless, yeah, I'm not even gonna say, maybe you got a big head or something. Maybe you need 2 bundles. I don't know, girl, but you just need 1. So yeah, like I said, here and there I will go in with some heat if I need the hair to lay flat because of how I wrap my hair. Obviously one side is gonna be a little bit like not laying super flat, so we just run the iron like a 1 time. So I'm just gonna keep applying the hair. There's no super strategy with how I apply my clip-ins, but if it will help you where to form or lay your clip-ins by watching me do it, by all means slow down the video if you need to, or just pay attention to where I put each clip-in. Now, one advice I could definitely give when you're applying your clip-in, if it is that you're having trouble like where to put each, I always mimic putting in the clip-ins as if I was doing a sewing. So whether that's center part, side part, just mimic how you would do it if you were sewing down the hair. And also, I did cut one of the wefts. Like if you need an extra piece that has 2 clips as opposed to one that has 5, so you could have a 2 and a 3 clip piece as opposed to one big 5, go ahead and do it, because you're gonna reuse the same clip-ins. Maybe the same exact way. You might do a side part, center part, but yeah, I cut them occasionally. Well, not occasionally, but I'd have that one long strip that I cut into 2 so that I could strategically put the clip-in in a certain place. And yeah, that's basically it. Then when I get to the very top, I use some wax stick. You can get a wax stick on Amazon or at your local beauty supply store, or some vendors online. Like, it's really easy to get. And then I use that to lay my hair down, lay down the flyaways, and then I go in with this little hot comb that I'm gonna link in my Amazon storefront that you guys can purchase. It is a lifesaver. Whether I'm doing my hair, I'm doing a ponytail, I'm doing a wig, that little flat iron is magical. And again, going in with that wax stick to help with my flyaways, and then I am basically done. Now, one thing I absolutely must do for myself, now this is optional for you, because my hair is shorter than the length that I went with, even though it's 14 inches, I always cut to frame my face. And sometimes I'll put a little marking on the clip-in just to remember which side I had which clip-in, so that I could put it in the exact same way. Like, I know this one is supposed to be in the left front or the right front. Yeah, I always put a little marking, but I need to trim the hair to just create some layers to frame my face. It always looks better. My hair blends way better because my hair is short in the front. So if I create layers where some pieces are short in the front as well, like it goes down, you know, like in a certain type of angle, it blends so much better. And I can do a ton of styles with this because I left my hair out in certain areas. So in the back, I could do a little claw clip type of motion, type of situation going on. I could do a ponytail. We could do so much with these clip-ins, and the texture is giving me life. That light yaki texture with my hair. Again, who can tell me this is not my hair? Like, look how neatly that lays. Like, be for real. All the details will be in the description box down below for you guys. I love y'all so much for watching. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.